Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back to the Hermit Pack for Minecraft 1.10.2, where today I want to look at a better way of generating power, because using blocks of coal is not the most efficient way to go about creating it, especially since I'm not going to be like mining constantly to try and get more coal. So, I want to take another look at something from actually Aditions, which we've been doing for the last few episodes, mainly because it's actually just really good. So if we look around, we're going to try and find ourselves some canola. Now, my volume's a bit low. There we go. We're going to try and find ourselves some canola. And I really need some food. Is there anything around here I could eat? No, I could probably die. Is there anything I could eat? Let's see. Coffee seeds? Does that give us... Let's see, coffee beans? Can we just eat coffee beans? Oh, we can. Okay. Did we... Yeah, we got coffee seeds, so I guess that's something we can grow. So we should get more of these, actually. We can get coffee later. There we go. And, but this here is what we're actually looking for today. Some canola. So canola can be mushed up or ground up into an oil. And then with that, we can actually start generating power. So let's grab ourselves a few more of these seeds. And we're going to want to set up a farm. So there's something else we're going to want to have alongside these. And I think I'm in normal difficulty. So I don't know why I started taking damage there. I wonder if they changed... how your food goes down. See, bean sprout. It could be kind of cool to have some beans. And we might as well get these black lotuses, because I think they're used for a black dye, which we might need at some point. Is there anything else we need? Or can we stick with just, let's see, 4 canola seeds to start with? There's some apples up here, that'll be handy. Make ourselves some apple trees. Let's see, there's a few more there. Is there any more? We'll get these gardens as well, that'll give us some food. And I think then we're going to have to stick with that amount of canola. Do I need an empty hand? Yeah. Let's see, some more gardens. Any more canola? Beans, Britannia flowers, roses. I think that's going to be it. So I probably should set a waypoint for home. But can we find our little... There's our little hut over there. So we're going to want to go this way. So we'll have some apples. Though I want to keep a few for saplings. Oh, there's some more canola. And there's some more canola. And then we can just quickly hop back. There's some beet, which could be interesting to try. There's some more canola. And our house should be over here somewhere. Where are we now? Oh, well, we've gone way past it. This way? Yeah, up this way. Oh, there it is. I think we ran right past it. And we should be able to set up a farm. But before we do that, there's one thing we're going to want to craft. We're going to want to craft ourselves... we should have some buckets already. There's a water bucket. Do we have another one? Yep. And the other thing we're going to need is a watering can. We'll be able to use this on our crops. So that's going to take some stone or any diorite or something. We'll go for granite because that's what we have the most of. And it's going to take a bowl. So let's put for now this arrow in here. Make ourselves a bowl or 4. And a watering can. There we go. And we'll leave that in there. And now we should have everything we need to start the farm. We just need a hoe, actually, but let's chop down this tree. It's in the way. And I forgot to put Optifine in, actually, so that's why I've still got these crummy textures on, but that's not a problem. Let's chop down this tree. There we are. And that should give us enough room. We're going to want our water source here. Like so. We can fill up our water bucket in here. Our watering can, even. And there we go. And the only other thing we're going to need is a hoe, and then we can plant everything that is here. Okay, so after hoeing up some ground, I've actually managed to get some of these worms. Now, I think these work in a 3x3 area, so we're going to put these down here, and I think they speed up the growth of plants. Let's put one there and one there. So we've got 6 of them, which is pretty perfect. I think they also help spread water. I'm not 100% sure if that's the case, but yeah, they'll speed up the growth of our plants passively, so that's really helpful. Let's put down our canola seeds. So a couple there, and then we should might as well put down our coffee bean seeds as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do these beans have a form of seed? Do they get planted? Oh, they do. There's the beans, and you may have seen a little bone meal effect there from one of the worms. Let's put a couple more there. Can we get some? Don't really want mushrooms. Sweet potatoes, sure. There's a sweet potato seed. Get some scallion seeds. Stick them down. Some garlic seed. And I guess a white mushroom spore. Can we plant that? Yes. Okay, there we go. There's some mushrooms. And then there we are. There we go. We should just be able now to water the crop. So it works in a 3x3, and the main thing we want at the moment is our canola. Though we could do with some food, actually. And this will speed up the growth quite a bit. Now we can see in the top left, thanks to the one probe, how much the growth is at. So on this crop here, it's at 1442. That was pretty quick. % growth. These ones over here, 57, 71, 71. Over here we have our 85% coffee bean. There we go. And we should just be able to right-click, excuse me, and get some canola. So we're currently at 23, which is a good bit, actually. Though I think... No, yeah, that should be right. So we're going to do that. Oh, also got some coffee beans. And I think we can get a coffee machine in the mod as well, so we'll probably want to grab one of those. I already need some food. So let's have some mushrooms. They won't give us much. Is there anything we can use them for that's like really easy to do and doesn't need all this stuff? We haven't made any of this yet. We will have to get into the mod and make some cool stuff. With a bowl, we can make mushroom stew. Sweet, we have some bowls. There we go, some mushroom stew. That's all we needed. That gives us the bowls back as well, really handy. And we can get some more canola. And it should be enough to start with. Now we do have to, unlike in previous versions of the mod, we do actually have to refill the watering cans. That's kind of annoying. But it is from Extra Utilities 2, just in case you're wondering. But that should be everything we need to get started with power. So, for power the canola seeds, let's go to our manual. So, using canola, you can make a simple yet effective power generation system from natural resources. To do this, first find some canola plants and plant them on your farm, which we've done. Then we can get the canola and use it in a canola press to make oil. So the canola press is going to take canola, anori crystals, cobblestone, and an advanced coil. So that will actually take some quartz and some redstonia, which we have here. Let's make sure it's all in one location. And a single piece of coal as well. There we go, black quartz plus redstonia. Should give us our basic coil. Do we have any? 2 there. That's it. Let's have these all in one place. Do we have any? Yep, we do. We're going to need 2 of those as well, I think. So, we need some of those. That should get us our advanced coil. Let's change this to canola press. There we go. And we need cobblestone. We're going to have to get some barrels to store that in so that it's taking up a little less room in our chests. That's our canola press. I don't think this needs any power. So, and we're going to want to move these actually. This I'm going to pick up because it won't lose its power to my knowledge. Can I pick this up? Yep. And we'll move this as well. Move everything about 1 backwards probably. So we can move canola press here. We'll have our current power generation here. We'll have the atomic reconstructor there, and the crusher up there. And we can make the power go around the back here. And then with our laser wrench, we can connect these two. There we go. Which should probably have saved their connection. I don't know whether or not the mod has that in it. But there we go, that's flush with the wall. Quite nice. This does use power. We can stick in our canola in there. That'll start making some canola oil. And then I believe we just bucket it out of there when we have enough. And the next thing we're going to need is the oil generator. I don't think we need the fermenting barrel, do we? Let's make sure. You can use the fermenting barrel to convert the canola oil into oil. Now it probably needs the actual oil inside the thing, but let's make sure first. So we can grab a bucket now. There we go. And let's make ourselves, first off, the oil generator. So it's going to need some iron casing. Did those need coils? Casing? Oh no, they do need the black quartz though. So we're going to need 1, 2 of those, 2 of those. Oops, some sticks. There we go. And some iron. And the other thing we need for the oil generator is just cobblestone. There we go. Should be everything we need. So we can make these. And we're going to need... Oops. A canola. Oh, we used all of them. Well then, let's go grab one more. Hopefully it's safe out here. Don't have any. Okay, let's grow these up. Just make sure there's nothing behind me. Come on. Come on. Grow already. One day. Doesn't want to grow, does it? I don't feel very secure out here. Hello. I've used most of my watering can. Oh, it's not going to work at... There we go, that's the problem. It's nighttime, it's not going to work. Let's sleep. And then we can grow the crops. I forgot 1.10, maybe it's 1.10, maybe it's the mod, but something doesn't allow crops really to grow during, maybe it's just the watering can, doesn't allow crops to grow during the nighttime. See, now they're all growing, there we go. So we get some canola seeds, and we can use one in this recipe. There we go, oil generator. Now this creates power, so it's not going to need any, so we're going to put this one over here. And we'll probably move the wireless thing to this one. So if we put in the bucket of canola oil that we have, there we go, does that make power? Yes, at 30 RF per tick. Now if we use the fermenting barrel, I think it actually makes 90, so it's way more if we actually make our fermenting barrel. So we're going to need a wood casing, which is just a load of wood, a load of wood, a load of wood. So wood, we have some logs on us already. Let's make the fermenting barrel. Fermenting barrel. We're going to need the casing first of all, so that's going to take a few sticks. So we'll make ourselves the casing. And do we have everything? Yep, there's our fermenting barrel. I'm going to stick this over here so that it's sticking with... Well, actually no, we'll stick it with the press, so that we're sticking with the process. And it doesn't look right there. Okay, because then we can see through the wall. So we'll put it there as the fermenting barrel. So now, when we grab a bucket of oil, we'll want to stick it in the fermenting barrel. We'll stick our other 4 canola seeds in there. Now, it doesn't automatically output to the generator, sadly. So let's change the wireless to this point, because this isn't using any power. So let's get laser wrench, connect it with that one. There we go. Now, there's probably some nice way of not making the laser go right in front of us, but I don't know of it. So we still don't quite have a... Oh, it's emptying it into here by itself. That's good. Okay. So you don't actually need a full bucket, which means we can probably have this... I'm not sure. It's looking like we're going to have to bucket it for now. Can't quite figure out how that would work. This is making 70 RF a tick, so not 90, but 70 versus 30, so that does mean you get 40 extra for just the process of putting it through the fermenting barrel. And we're making quite a bit of power. This is filled. This still goes through it when it's full, though, so it does waste power, which means that we probably want some power cube. That's what we want. Power cube. Power... Is it not called the power cube anymore? Where is this mod? Actually, Additions. It would be up here. No? Okay, let's go to the mod. Actually... Oh, actually. Actually. There was a power cube we were using in the Thingy series, the permanently under construction. Should be here. No? I don't see it, so I have to assume it's no longer in the mod. Let's use our manual. Let's see, is it in the very basic stuff even? Coal generator, it's not there. Is there anything that's use, generate, nothing that's store? I guess not. Though I do want to make a coffee maker, which is going to take a void crystal, some basic poison. Okay, we can do that in a second. I guess there's no way of not having any waste. Wait, this is emptying out. What's using the power? Something's constantly draining power, huh? Do we have any ores that we could stick through the machine? Osmium? Let's put that in the crusher. That's going to be using all the power from the coal generator. So we're still going to want to power that. Might as well put this other block in there then. And then if we do this... That keeps up on power. How does this empty? Pretty quickly. Which means something's passively using it. And it doesn't appear to be this. But it does work pretty well. So at least it's functional. It's a good start. It's always a good start when things work. That's emptying out of power. Now that this is stopped, it's still going down. Weird. Very weird. Okay. It just goes down slower. Okay, I cannot explain that, but we do now have a better power generation system. I'm going to stick to just the one lane though, because we're not in a rush to get the osmium. We are in a rush to keep our power. Which means we need more oil. So we're going to have to keep that constantly fueled, so that's something to bear in mind. So the only other thing I want to actually get done this episode now is a coffee machine, because we can get some pretty amazing coffee. Cup with coffee. So we are going to make some empty cups, which is stone and coffee beans. Do we have any plain stone? We don't. We're going to need a good bit of that probably in the future, so I'm going to stick that all in the powered furnace. And we are out of power, so let's see if we have any more canola seeds. Now we're going to have to keep the presser thing powered as well in future, so we'll have to figure out a way to do to have all the machines connected. We'll probably get some cabling or something at some point. That one's done. These are all done. Nope, not all of them. That one's done. There we go, some sweet potatoes. Is this done? No, just harvestable. Oh wait, did that make me... Oh, they are done. These are from random things, aha, so they don't actually have a proper harvestability. Are they used for anything? The lesser magic bean. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to make that coffee machine. So the coffee maker is going to take a void crystal, which will take us a piece of coal. We need the button on the thing. Oh, I put it on me. Does it work on the front? Good question. It will probably work up here because it will be going through the block. So let's put down the coal. Boom. Does that work? Yep, that's fine. Void crystal. We're going to need what else for the coffee maker? 2 basic coils, an iron casing, and some coffee beans. So we're going to need some more black quartz. We're going to need 1, 2, 3. We're going to need 8 more redstonia. So let's make a block. Ooh. Chuck that down there. Shoot the laser. There we go. So we should have... Ooh, black quartz, 2 coal. We need 3. I need 3 coal, 3 coal. There we go. There we go. We should be able to make 2 basic coils. And we need the 1 iron casing, for which I'm missing some sticks, which we can make. There we go. Iron casing, and that should be everything we need for a coffee maker. So the coffee maker appears to need power. And so, I'm actually going to move the crusher. Let's put the coffee maker up here. Let's put a block of cobblestone behind it. There we go. This crusher can get power from next to this. So it's a bit awkward to get to, but I want the coffee machine to be reachable. That's filling up on power. Sweet. From the coal block, I guess. And that's going to need some coffee beans, which are here. Okay, so there's our coffee. And then we need a cup. So for the cup, we need that stone that we were cooking up. So let's take all this out then. Which we should have the coffee beans for. Nope. Let's go grab another coffee bean. Threw them all in the machine. That wasn't the smartest idea. Let's grab our water bucket. Watering can. Is that the American way of saying that? I don't know. Pretty sure I've always called it a watering bucket. Water bucket. There we go. And we should now, finally, have everything we need. So we can grab ourselves a cup that is empty. And then coffee beans. And we may need milk, actually. Looks like we need a bucket of milk to make a cup with coffee. Yes. -1 level. It's good to know. And it will last... Wait, +1 minute, -1 level. Let us see if we can grab a bucket of milk. Nighttime. The cows... Do we have them showing up on the map? We do. Do we have any cows nearby? We found so many not cows. Can we craft the milk bucket? I kind of don't want to give up on this. Milk. Nope. Okay, we're going to have to go for a hunt for cows. So let's bring up our mini-map, which is certainly not lag-free, but that will work. Let's get rid of everything here and just keep it as show animals. And we'll show frames as well, so I can keep an eye on that. There we go. We probably don't want the big circular one. It seems to be all sheep. We want to go upwards, actually. There's a lot of sheep on this island. Can we find a cow? Which is far more important at this stage. I wonder if we will actually need much wool. I'm going to go on a hunt for a cow. I'm talking far too much. See, I'm going to go on a hunt for a cow, and if I can find one, we can make our first cup of coffee. Okay, so according to the mini-map, there should be some cows over here that I can milk. I'll have to get a golden lasso at some point, actually, so that we can grab them, but they should be up here. So we should be able to grab a couple buckets of milk. Sweet. And then I have to make the journey home. I really should make a waypoint. Let's see. Where's home? Here is home. Home. That Y looks about right to me. Can we go? Ah. That Y is not correct. Okay. There we are. A little bit off. Okay, let's build our way up here. Where are we, though? In regards to home. Oh, we're right at there. Okay, the Y level, though, should be 71. So let's change that to 71. What the? 7-1. There we go. Save it. There's home. And now we should have the milk that we need for a cup of coffee. Okay. Do we not have enough beans? No? Okay. How much coffee does it need? I see. Okay. How much coffee do we need? Ah, you need water. There we go. That's what we're missing. I don't know what slot that would go in. However, we can do that. Let's drink this milk. Just to get rid of it. We can get some water. Makes sense that we'd have water for coffee. There we go. Liquid water. Is that enough to make coffee? No? I'm wondering if we need more. It said 150 ml of water, so I guess we need more coffee. So I'm going to stay out here and get some more coffee beans till we have a good few to make some coffee, and then hopefully I'll have everything that we need for a nice, refreshing brew. Hopefully. Maybe. Okay, so I've emptied out my hands. I have no power. No, I have full power in here. I have full water. I have full coffee beans, and I have milk and an empty cup. And it's still not working. Okay, so after leaving the game and rejoining, it does seem to be working again. I've got to mention this sugar I actually got from cheating it in because the thing wasn't working. I was trying to see if you needed 2 modifiers or not. But that should work. That did use up a sugar and the milk. And if we take this out and drink it, that'll give us some food. And that actually gives us 3 uses. Now, it doesn't have any effects in it, unfortunately. But it is working, which is a good sign. I don't know what went wrong. We had the coffee, we had the power, we had the water, and it just didn't work. If we drink it one more time, does it work with just... Oh. There we go. It actually gives you 4 drinks. Does it work with just the sugar? This is going... and going... It's kind of loud, but it does give us coffee, which does actually seem like a really good food source as well. Much better than just eating beans. It did about, like, what was it? 4 food things? 4 chicken wings, chicken legs. There we go. And this one's actually giving us speed 1 for 30 seconds. So that's actually pretty good. Let's just clear up our inventory. But we're going to finish up there for today. I don't know why the coffee maker wouldn't work the first time, but just saving and quitting to title and then reloading the world did fix it. Breaking and replacing the machine might also fix it. I believe the mod is set up in a way where nothing ever gets lost inside machines or anything. At least that's how it works with power. But hopefully you have enjoyed this episode of the Hermit Pack for Minecraft 1.10.2. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Let us know that you did, that you may like to see some more. We may stray away from actually Additions next episode, but I'm really enjoying exploring all the different things in the mod. It's quite fresh compared to a lot of other things. Not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing next episode, though, but hopefully you have enjoyed, and I'll see you all again next time. Cue the brand new outro end cards. Bye-bye. New outro end cards. They're out for everyone. You can get them now. You may need more subscribers, but you can get them now. Go check them out. Should be up on the screen now. Probably not even going to put an outro on this one. Just some music. Get the end cards. Yeah.